Hey dudes, my name is DoodleStar and we are back with Doki Doki Literature Club part 4 or 5. Wait. Return. Do I have to load again? Have I put any? Okay, let's see which one was the latest. February 9, February 12. Obviously it was this one. Okay, I don't remember anything of what happened. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. Why? Always fucking when I'm doing recording, I got a snotty nose. I have been sick for the past long while though, so please forgive me. Yeah, how have you dudes been? Has everything been okay? Anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt like that. Let's just continue with the game. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. I would not do that. I remember where we were. In the last episode, we had NATSUKLI come over and we made cupcakes with her. And then we told Sayori that we love her. And she didn't react the way I would have expected her to react. She wasn't happy. Anyways, I've got a Bernini blush here. It's like a alcoholic grape beverage. Yeah. That's exactly what it says on the back, is an alcoholic grape beverage. As I said that, I was like, what? And then I read it. I was like, yep. And I've also got a Monster. But why is that important? I don't... Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. What? Why Natsuki? But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Why do we want to spend time with Natsuki?
Mr. Monster, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. There must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
She overslept again. That dummy. That plain old goofy Sayori dummy. You'd think that on days like this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Exactly. She talked about the depression and shit. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a
little responsibility for her, Mr. Monster. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday.
How do you know?
You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know.
Exchange? Monika, you know about that?
Of course I do. Silly Billy. I'm the club president, after all.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Oh no, what do I do? This way, that way. Which way do I go? Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? Oh, that we're a couple now? Whoa, that happened fast. Whoa, you're already a couple? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry, I probably know a lot more than you think.
Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Yeah, me too. Because Monika a crazy hoe bitch.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure, let's do that. I grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. Professionalism. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Ooh. No, go back into it. Oh. Okay, bunch of get out of my head, and then get out of my head, and then get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Okay. That's my expression too. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Mr. Monster? What's wrong?
Nothing at all, except the fucking poem is psycho crazy! This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... I got a pit in my stomach all of a sudden. I don't know why, but I'm very, very scared.
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself! I would hijack a car and race back in real life. I wouldn't hijack a car, but I would race back somehow. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Oi. I'm scared. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I don't want to play. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. I don't want to read. I don't want to play. I'm gonna save on the first one. Oh my fuck. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. I don't know why. I have a sense of what's happened, but I don't. And my anxiety is way beyond the sky. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, please answer. For the love of fuck, answer. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh, fuck me. An exception has occurred. Okay, wait, before we continue, I have a feeling that something's come up. Happy thoughts. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. So things do pop up in your thing. That's great. I'm so happy about that. Yay, that's in my game files now. Well, what the fuck? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. Okay. It's over with. I can calm down. Okay. Feeling a little bit better, my dudes. Everything's okay. Everything's not okay, but what the fuck must I do? This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppress the urge to vomit. I would not be suppressing it. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? I am angry. Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayuri needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. Nope. I disagree. I know I could have prevented this. I don't know if you can prevent it. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Okay, breaking the fourth wall, huh? Well, I'm probably gonna try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Ay, ay, ay. That's the end of the game? Ooh. What? I'm confused. What's this? What? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out before you know each other. Okay. We've read all of this. Ooh. What the hell? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Meanwhile, I've always tell myself meet some girl, but I have no motive. I'm perfectly content. There's always the anime club. If there was an anime club, by the way, I would join it immediately. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Okay, I don't like this. Besides, most of them will probably be way too demanding. Okay, can this hurry up? Monica?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league, so having her smile at me, what did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the club. I compute. What? You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one.
So now we're witnessing the start of the club. Excuse me. What? Hey, don't scare me.
A literature club.
Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members of something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the cloud room.
Talking about NATSUKI. Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Mr. Monster, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case...
Okay, wait, I need to know now. Is it... Was that the end of the game? Have I just started a new game with Monica? What? And how long is this gonna be? Is this gonna go on for another few hours? Because I can't record for another few hours. I can... Okay, I'll record to 2. Is there any chance you could...
Is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but you could at the very least visit my club. It would make me really happy. Please?
Wait! Was Monica Sayori? Monica was Sayori. Like a little Monica minion. But part of Monica. And this is us seeing it for real. Like the Matrix. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Ha! Awesome. You're really sweet, Mr. Master. You know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
Aw, Monica, I don't trust you. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Literally. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Hey, Monica! Hey! Don't do that to me.
I'm back! And I brought a guest with me!
Ooh. Hey?
Wait, hey? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere! Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Mr. Monster.
Triple dot. All words escape me in this situation. Me too. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, I'm thinking it's full of crazy psychomaniac bitches that is run by Monica, and she is a crazy psychomaniac bitch who is like a hive, and these are her little beehive minions, and I'm very much freaking out because where is Sayori? Why is Natsuki forgotten me? Why is Yuri don't know who I am? Why don't I know their names? Why are they girl 1 and girl 2? And why is Monica all of a sudden where Natsuki was? No, Sayori was. Whatever.
So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. The small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Do I now have to do the stories for these guys?
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
It's nice to meet you. So now Yuri... So are we just gonna go one by one? I feel like we're just gonna go one by one. Till we left with Monica. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Mr. Monster in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica!
What's that on my bottom of can? Ew.
Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know...
Make cupcakes?
Sorry. I didn't forget that. But I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Mr. Monster?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still, I'm very sorry. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. I'm, again, very sorry.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home. Okay?
Okay.
As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm just adding to what the game is doing, apparently. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Mr. Master, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a fun world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. We've read all of this. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Or a giant monitor lizard.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart up to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You'd have to be some scrappy behind last night club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give them back!
Fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes. You
wouldn't like them.
not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest region of your heart.
Do you have writing experience?
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Oh my god. Do I really have to go through it all? I'm only gonna read what's important. How about this? Nat and Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to do. I did decide to take on the shoulders of first person after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Mr. Master?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
sorry. I thought...
Hey. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Mr. Monster. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find more before the festival...
Triple dot. I'm defenseless against 3 girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in the situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Mr. Monster?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Mr. Monster, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Mr. Monster, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Are we doing a special poem? Yeah. I shouldn't have clicked yes. Can you hear me? Hey! Oh, fuck, shivers down my spine. Okay. I'm just gonna... Let's actually go for someone. I like video games. I like vibrance. I like to exist. I like playgrounds. I like fantasy worlds. I like bubbles. I like music a lot. I like to whistle. Not really. I like stuff that is sweet. I like sunsets. I like socks. I like romance. I like anime. I like happiness. I like a kitty. I like to daydream. I like lollipop. I like raindrops. I like clouds. I like tears don't fall, they crash around me. A constant call, but you seem to come home. Your tears don't fall, they crash around me.
Hi again, Mr. Monster. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Mr. Monster.
What was that? I missed it. I was reading. Damn it.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh my god. Thought you were a ghost.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already have to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
I can't read over you. Ooh, I don't trust. Yuri looks much bigger. Yuri and Natsuki looks much bigger than Monica, and I can't read. It's like she's It's like she's breaking the fourth wall, literally. And I don't really... Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Miss Mosa. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Oh, I think I get what what's happened. The last game we played did end, and we pressed continue new game. Or we pressed new game. And this is now a new game, but weirdly it follows off from the last game, like a sequel, but it's a new game. Ooh, I might have to split this up then. Okay, I'll do that.
Perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that.
Can I fucking stop with hiccups and burps and snotty noses and all of the shitty sickness stuff? Hey, I heard that in the music. If you don't really want
to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Okay, so I'm not gonna split the video halfway. I'm actually gonna continue like this because we'll treat every new game as part of the old game, so it's just gonna be one long game. If that makes sense, yeah. Because I don't know how this game works, so we're gonna find out together. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. Does it have big words? I enthusiastically take the book. Does it have a lot of alliteration? Alliteration... The music, man. Alliteration confuses me because of dyslexic things. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. My light keeps flickering, right? There's a new bass sound in the music. Can you hear it? Interesting. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I thought it was knocking on the door. That's how I knew it came in. Ah! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Wow. Can I, zoom? Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot.
What's the point of keeping a collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. I disagree. How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of bruises on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box sex she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Mr. Monster. Consider this a lesson.
Don't judge a book.
In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attires striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't
just stand there.
What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Natsuki does a weird face.
Don't just say that! You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow! How long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Wow. I'm needing this drink, man. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Wow. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not!
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? She does triple dot and a question mark. You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry. What, you don't have friends?
Like I could ever get my friends to read this.
Maybe this manga... Remember she wrote a thing about a spider? A girl likes spiders. And that's why other people don't want to be friends with her. Maybe manga's like her spider. Or there's something like that. Because she was talking about how people don't like her. I don't know where to go with this. I don't know.
They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like...
Hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet?
Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room.
My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Whoa. Whoa, so you have... Yeah, that makes sense, because when we were making cupcakes, she was so insistent on, like, how her dad treats her and how she has to get back so that she can have supper and stuff. I'm not in a very thinking mood, if you haven't gathered that. There's a lot going on right now, and I'm just tired and just want to play the game. Yeah.
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Excuse me. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? She did that with her eyes. And she keeps doing triple dot.
So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Triple dot, triple dot. Quad nipple dot. Quad super nipple triple dot. Multiple dots that I don't know how many there are. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah?
Suddenly Natsuki collapsed straight into me. Hey. Okay. Strange symbols are showing. Okay.
Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Yeah.
Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. Oi! So Monika has, like, demons, basically. Monika has, like, little pets, monsters, that she feeds like this, and then they become normal.
I told you not to give...
She doesn't even finish a sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Mr. Monster. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a stack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now?
I don't really wanna. Well, let's go with Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. What's the time? Whoops. Okay, got a little bit more time. Triple dot. Triple dot. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Wow. So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. And I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Oh, look at her little face, she's so cute. I don't trust you! Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't there supposed to be a literature club? Okay, so this is a new... Is it? Ghost under the light. No, it's not. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining street light I have was... We read this. Okay, thanks. Appreciate. Click away. Triple dot.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all. I'm
really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
My life is doing something weird, isn't it?
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? My light is flickering.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mr. Master.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her lost and reigning place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really.
Oh, goody, oh no. I apologize.
Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it wouldn't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Okay, now we go to NATSUKLI. NATSUKLI. Triple dot.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Triple dot. NATSUKLI rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable. No. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
Triple dot. So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Irk!
Survival evolved. NATSUKLI's retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... you just... It doesn't do anything to you!
I already
told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that.
Oh, pretty sure you actually never said that. I say that mostly to myself. NATSUKLI must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Yep. Eagles can fly. That's nice.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even talk about take my writing seriously.
You know what my poem was about. Literally, I said, I like that. I like that. I like that. And that was my poem. And you're talking about sophistication. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. My voice.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. Ha! I'm glad you learned something, you little wanker, you little tosser, you bitch.
Yeah, I guess not. I missed something, but whatever. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if NATSUKLI... Oh, I remember, it's her saying she's the youngest. You don't expect that from the youngest. But if NATSUKLI is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And now, Monica. Miss Eel.
Hi, Mr. Monster. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it.
By the
way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway,
want to share your poem with me?
it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Mr. Monster. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know.
I'm gonna yawn again. Apologies. I moved my whole desk, and the camera is going insane. But
it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem.
I like it, Mr. Monster.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you.
I don't like that statement.
She'll cling to you like a puppy.
Not. What? Wow. Sorry, I read that by myself. I wasn't thinking.
Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often.
What a dick.
And sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth.
You think it's that serious?
But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Don't worry.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way.
Whatever. Let me read. Yep, hole in the wall. Okay.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems I've been putting emphasis on time between words and lines. And before out loud, I can be ready to perform.
Yep. Let's just skip all this shit.
Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on
Yep. Whatever. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand. I don't like how the music keeps going. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you
could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Mr. Monster did too.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what that was.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Hey, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Mr. Monster liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh! I didn't realize you're so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Mr. Monster appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
Are you that full of yourself?
Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Wow.
Ah! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Mr. Monster started showing up.
Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve
you.
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look.
Hey. Okay, I want to skip this. You want to be edgy, bitch?
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people like to get off their souls after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute?
Look at them. Yuri's become stood out.
The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa! Be careful or you might get yourself on that edge, Yuri!
Whoa.
Oh, my bad! You're ready to, don't you?
Whoa, the cuttings come out.
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on! Let Mr. Monster hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be... I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Mr. Monster, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true! She started it!
Mr. Monster, it's not like my son of a bitch. Fuck! Okay. I just pressed Yuri. I pressed Yuri because I don't want to die right now. Okay. It's not letting me choose something.
Hey, Mr. Monster, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay?
I don't trust anything anymore.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Natsuki looks scary. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did.
Mr. Monster, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
Oh, did you cut her? Did you pull a knife out on her?
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely.
Triple dot.
Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Triple dot. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Triple dot. Triple dot.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Mr. Monster. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... What? Now we're in this? Okay, well, I'm gonna save... I don't like it. I'm gonna save there. And thank you for watching, dudes. I hope you enjoyed. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Can I stop moving my desk, please? What the fuck is going on in this game? I'm very, very, very confused. Like, was that the end of the game in the one? And is this a new game? So it's basically like it's making its own sequels, or prequels, or alternate universes even. Please help me. In the comments below, please write down what the fuck is going on, because I know I'm late to this, so I know there are a lot of theories, and I need help. I'm confused. I'm just confused. Okay. Bye!